Hello, welcome back on our journey through the Bible. So glad you're here with me. I am so loving this journey. It has been amazing. And although I've done a study on Genesis recently, I just love Genesis. I never knew I loved Genesis so much until I really dove in and studied it even deeper. So, as always, I suggest that you go after just reading the scripture, that you dive deeper and listen to others if that's how you dive deeper, and just research it and find all the meanings. And plus, each time I read something in the Bible, God will reveal something new. And so it's always so exciting to find out, oh, I didn't know that before, or I didn't realize that, for me. But, anyways, yesterday, Jacob was preparing to see Esau, and he got word that Esau was coming to meet him with 400 men. So, but today in Genesis 33, the title is Jacob and Esau Make Peace. Finally, after 20 years. So let's just jump right into it. Now Jacob lifted his eyes and looked, and there Esau was coming, and with him were 400 men. Whew. So he divided the children among Leah and Rachel and the two maidservants, and he put the maidservants and their children in front, Leah and her children behind, and Rachel and Joseph last. Then he crossed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. But Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck, and he kissed him and wept. They both wept. And he lifted his eyes and saw the women and children and said, "Who are these with you?" So he said, "The children whom God has graciously given your servant." Then the maidservants came near, they and their children, and bowed down. And Leah also came near with her children, and they bowed down. After Joseph and Rachel came near, they bowed down. Then Esau said, "What do you mean by all the company which I met?" And he said, "These are to find favor in the sight of my Lord." But Esau said, "I have enough, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself." And Jacob said, "No, please, if I now found favor in your sight, then receive my present from my hand, inasmuch as I have seen your face, and though I had seen the face of God, and you were pleased with me. Please take my blessing that it is brought to you, because God has dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough." So he urged him, and he took it. Then Esau said, "Let us take our journey. Let us go, and I will go before you." But Jacob said to him, "My Lord knows that the children are weak, and the flocks and herds which are nursing are with me. And if the men should drive them hard one day, all the flock will die. Please let my Lord go on ahead before his servant. I will lead on slowly at a pace which the livestock that can go before me and the children are able to endure, until I come to my Lord in Seir." And Esau said, "Now let me leave with you some of the people who are with me." But he said, "What need is there? Let me find favor in the sight of my Lord." So Esau returned that day on his way to Seir, and Jacob journeyed to Succoth, built himself a house, and made booths for his livestock. Therefore the name of the place is called Succoth. Then Jacob came safely to the city of Shechem, and which is the land of Canaan, when he came from Padan Aram, and he pitched his tent before the city. And he bought the parcel of land where he had pitched his tent from the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. Then he erected an altar there and called it El Elohe Israel. They finally got back together, the brothers. So wonderful, just wonderful. That's such a sweet, sweet story. And there was so much anxiety. Jacob wasn't sure if Esau still wanted to kill him, because it had been 20 years, but he still could have been upset with him. But he wasn't. He was so, so happy to see his brother again, and didn't even take his present or want to, but he finally did. But Jacob didn't go with him back to his home. So we'll see what is going to happen coming up here in the near future. The title of chapter 34 of Genesis is What Dinah's Brothers Did. Remember, Dinah was the daughter of Leah. So come join me again. God bless. Have a wonderful day.